All right, all right. What's really going on, YouTube? What's really going on? I just want to say today we're going to talk about Yahweh is a spirit. And when we think about spirits, I want to really explain to you what a spirit is. We're going to talk about entities today. Okay, if I'm a person that's out here killing, I'm talking about a real life serial killer, you know, Captain Crunch, Frosted Flakes, serial killer. All right, if I'm that person and I could be being motivated by an entity, starting out with a spirit of anger. Think about even in my own life as a youngster, when things didn't really go my way, I would get off to myself, for 2, 3 days. I couldn't talk. I wanted to talk, I wanted to socialize, but it was like something had me. Something had taken over me to the point to where I couldn't even really speak. Then when I would sleep, some of y'all call that sleep paralysis, whenever you're sleeping on your back and it seems like something's holding you down to where you can't wake up. Well, I do that from time to time now, but I don't have that feeling of being held down when I lay on my back the way I did then. And the only thing that would get that off of me or cause me to wake up, I just had to say Jesus at that time, you know, and it would remove or it would release me from being held down. But an entity, a spirit is going to be something that you can't naturally see unless it's in a person. You can't necessarily see it, but it's going to be based on how the person is acting. If a person is lying all the time, you got this compulsive liar. That person may not be able to help themselves because they're being controlled by an entity to where they just lie just because. Without even trying to. Whenever they open up their mouth, it's a lie. And an entity is going to be sometimes, you're involved with an entity when you don't have any control. Your willpower is not enough to control what it is that you're dealing with. That lets you know that you're being ran by an entity. Your tendencies, is it's just gonna be what it is. If you're a lying person, then you might not want to lie, but you just lie. If you're a kleptomaniac, you're a real live thief that just takes and that's all you think about is taking, then you could have a entity of stealing. And thing about these entities, they can hook back with each other. They could, whenever you invite one, whenever you summon one, and you summon one by your actions, you summon them by the things that you say. You summon them by your deeds. And once they become a part of you, then they can hook up and bring others in. And then you'll just be a person that just lacks control. You'll lack self-control because you're being ran by identity, but by an entity. Let's just say if you're a real live freaky individual to the point to where, all you think about is sex day and night. And, you go from one bed to the other bed. You invite people that you don't know to your bed and you all in their bed, then it could be possible that 99 out of 100 that you're being controlled by an entity that has a grip and has a hold on you And, you might say, well, this is my last day. I know I got the last person I got involved with, she did this and she did that. She took me all the way down through there. Just like that, or the person, he took me down through there, uh, just like that. But, people are being led by entities and they don't really know. And the entity means you no good. It means to kill you, steal from you. It means to destroy you. That's just what they do. That's just what they're on assignment to do if you invite them, or if you don't resist them, or if you don't know the words to say to let them know that they have no jurisdiction over your mindset, you know. So, this vast universe that we got, it's a lot of stuff that we just got to begin to understand. That it's some stuff that can come in your life and just run rampant and have you doing things to just sabotage your life, man. You can't do the positive things that you need to do because you got an entity that's controlling you. And no matter if you want to go to the left, if you want to go to the right, then you're dealing with an entity, you're dealing with a spirit, you're dealing with something that's making you do things that you know you shouldn't do, but it's got a hook up in you, and you're going to bow down every time, you know. That's why we have to believe, that's why we have to know that the Most High, is going to be the final authority over every entity. You have an entity when it's beyond your control. Simple as that. When it's something that's beyond your control and you find yourself doing it and you find yourself partaking in it, you find yourself getting engulfed in it, then you are being controlled, my friend, by an entity. So, it's important for us to know how to release ourselves from them. So the word, that's why words are very important. And people are, we said back in the days that sticks and stones will break my bones, but words will never hurt. Man, that was the biggest lie. That was the biggest lie. That's how spells, the spelling of words, you can cast a spell. You can mess up somebody just with words if that person allows those words to penetrate them. Or you can heal, deliver, and set free a person with words. You can build a person up with words. You can edify a person with words. So, that's what this whole channel is about, man. I'm trying to edify somebody. I'm trying to build somebody. I'm trying to motivate somebody to let them know, man, you can make it. But you have to be able to free yourself by the word from all entities or anything that's controlling you and causing you to do things that you know is harmful to you, but then you got the can't help it. Understand what you're dealing with, man. A lot of people don't want to believe. A lot of people don't want to accept. But hey, I didn't make this thing. I didn't create this thing, regardless of people feel like, man, this vast universe just appeared and this and that and the other. I didn't make this order. But I do understand that the things that we deal with, when you look at people, and we'll get mad at the people, man. We'll be ready to straight up smash these people, man. But it's not necessarily them. It's what's controlling them. And sometimes that'll get you killed. Sometimes it'll get you hurt. So, it's important for us to, have control over what it is that we do and whatever it is that we say. Entities, man. That's why I say that I'm off into yielding my life to the truth of the Most High. because I know that way I have all power over every entity. Oh, yeah.